Have you ever wondered what habits super successful business owners implement in order to keep their business growing and successful? Well, if this sounds like something you're interested in, then stay tuned. Well, hey there. I'm Kimberly Ferguson, CEO and founder of Emerald Expectations Accounting. I'm so happy that you're here. The Emerald Corner is a place where life and business meet. So I want to share with you the process of running a business while maintaining a life with your loved ones. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the 5 habits of financially fit business owners. So what do I mean when I say financially fit business owners? So think about the most fit people that you know, the people who go to the gym regularly, right? So they know how to work their muscles so that they're strong, right? So they're in good shape. They are physically fit, right? So think about this in comparison to money, right? So they know what financial muscles to work in order to be financially fit, in order to be strong when it comes with their money, okay? Business owners who know where their business stands financially, like they can tell you the profit that they made in the last quarter. They can tell you their gross profit. They can tell you their overhead costs. Like they can give you these numbers. They can give you percentages. They can tell you really truly in fine detail what their business looks like financially speaking, okay? Think about the most successful business owner that you know, and that's what we're talking about, okay? So the first habit of a financially fit business owner is they have defined their financial values and principles, okay? So they have policies basically that they want to maintain for their business financials. So whether that is how they spend their money, where they spend their money, you know, who they spend their money with, that kind of stuff, they kind of have it outlined in a policy or just in a general statement of their values. So just like your business in general should have a values and principles statement or something along those lines, you want to have that for your financials as well, right? Your financial situation. So number 2 is they set financial goals. So they know where they are, they know where they want to be. Those are kind of 2 big steps as far as becoming financially successful, is deciding where exactly do you want to go. If you don't have goals in your business, it's very easy to become stagnant and not grow at all and just stay where you are, or even worse, go backwards, right? So someone who is financially stable, someone who is financially fit, they know where they want to take their business at any point in time. Obviously, goals change. So you meet a goal, you set a new goal, and that's pretty typical, but they always have something that they're working towards. So number 3 is they have a spending plan. Now, some people call this budgets, but as you know, on this channel, I find that to be a little bit of a taboo word, so I'm calling it a spending plan. So they know how they're going to be spending their money. So they're not just willy-nilly out there, you know, handing money out to whoever comes up to them, or if someone just pitches them on a service, they're like, yep, that's for me, let's do it. They have a plan. They know where their money is going. They know how much is being allocated to operating expenses, advertising, payroll, etc., right? They know where their money is going, and that is a huge one. So number 4 is they track and they review their financials. So like I said, they know exactly where their business is, right? So not only do they know what their revenue was, but they know what their profit was. They know what their gross profit is. They know how that should look versus how it does work. Like they have comparison. They have actuals versus forecasted. So what did they expect it to be versus what it actually was? They know how far off of their forecast they are. They know all this stuff because they check it on a regular basis. So they track it and they look at it and then they adjust course as needed, right? And then the last one, number 5, is they plan for the unexpected. I know. This is, I think, the hardest thing for a lot of people, not only in business, but for in life, right? Because we know that we're going to have things that come up that we're not expecting. We're just aware of it, right? Your car breaks down, you break a tooth. You know, these things come up, and it's better to have money set aside, money that's like allocated for those unexpected expenses that pop up, so that it doesn't throw your entire life, or your business life in this case, into chaos. Right? So they have a plan for what they're going to do when the unexpected happens, because we all know it's not if, it's when, right? Well, what do you think? Which one of these was your favorite? Would you add something to the list? I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Well, thank you so much for spending just a few minutes of time with me today. I hope that you have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video.